The heroes need to lose, not a little bit, not 50%. They need to lose completely. Yes, the Marvel Cinematic Universe can be saved, but it will take drastic measures. We know they need to wrap up the Kang storyline, and what better way than having the villains save the day? We know they are building up Kingpin to being the Thanos of street-level villains. Marvel's words, not mine. They shouldn't stop there. They should build up several storylines and have the villains take over. Marvel needs time to build up their current set of heroes and have them connect with audiences, not to mention introduce new ones to freshen the pot. In the meantime, the villains taking center stage would solve two fronts. It would be a nice response to the long-standing criticism that Marvel villains are generic. This would give each one ulterior motives, some seeking redemption, while others becoming further corrupt. Marvel has been great at taking concepts from the source material and making original storylines, and they could do that with the Dark Avengers. Have someone emerge to lead the Avengers, while the mainstream heroes have to go covert. Seeing villains working together as the Avengers against enemies of the world or country would be an interesting dynamic we have not seen in live action. But the emergence of villains shouldn't be limited to a small group. It should be worldwide. Dr. Doom in Latveria, Namor throughout the oceans. Now, for the heroes. The heroes, who we are used to seeing riding high, would be on the run. Although the Sokovia Accords were essentially ignored after the events of Avengers Infinity War, it is still on the books and could be mishandled if the wrong people were to get into power. We saw our heroes on the run a little bit in Infinity War, but after a small time skip, we didn't actually see the adventures they were on as fugitives. It would make the storylines more enticing from street level to Thor level. Imagining Spider-Man and Daredevil as wanted criminals, but also working to expose and take down Kingpin's forces would be fun. Who could be part of the Dark Avengers? Someone has to be the Captain America, the leading figure, the inspiration, the one who makes this possible. William Dafoe did say he would play Green Goblin again if everything was right. Perhaps he would be open to reprising the role or playing an MCU variant. Whoever this is, it would feel right if they wore Iron Man's armor. Parading in a dead man's clothing seems appropriate for a fraud Avenger. Whoever wears the symbiote could be this Avengers Spider-Man. Maybe it's McGargan, MCU's Eddie Brock, or someone else completely. If the character is posing as Spider-Man and has the powers of the symbiote, he would be a very fun addition. Hercules, who appeared in Thor: Love and Thunder, would add a Hulk-level character to the roster, and if played right, could be fun and add personality. He could be someone who thinks he's joining the actual Avengers and becomes shocked that it's made up of villains posing as heroes. The son of Wolverine, posing as Wolverine would instantly put the character at the forefront and could make him a household name. Daken, if written correctly, could be a fun addition to the MCU. Benjamin Poindexter, who became Bullseye in the Netflix show, now confirmed to be canon, would be a fantastic addition to this team. With his near-perfect aim, him posing as Hawkeye would make him a fan favorite. White Vision would be a way to utilize the ending of WandaVision and give a storyline to the currently adrift character. What better way to legitimize the Avengers than having a former member? Agatha Harkness posing as Scarlet Witch would be a fun way to tie in a character who has an upcoming Disney Plus show and provide female representation. The Sentry, possibly played by Henry Cavill or someone else, would give the team a true sense of unpredictability and chaos. We know the character is getting introduced to the MCU in the upcoming Thunderbolts film. There should be no reason he is not part of this. The power of 1 billion exploding suns, according to the comics, which makes no sense really. So let's say the power of an exploding sun in the body of someone who has a split personality. Exciting! Could the MCU make a comeback with this plan? Let me know in the comments and subscribe to the page. It makes a big difference and allows us to create better content and faster.